Hello everybody, so today I'm reviewing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, directed by Dave Green, who was director of Earth to Echo. That was quite a small film, in my opinion, and then this is a pretty big film for him to do, but he has directed this very well. I hated Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the first film. I just thought it was terrible. Michael Bay produced. He still produces this one, but it doesn't seem like he's got that big a part in it. There is sort of those little things where you can sort of sense that he still does. But the reason I hate the first film is just because it just was sexualising Megan Fox the whole way through. The Turtles weren't fun, there was nothing good about it, it was just annoying, and it just had nothing original and felt like a very rushed film. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows gets rid of all those problems that happened in the first film, and is actually a really, really good film. Out of the Shadows was such a surprise to me. I expected to go in hating this. I remember seeing the first film, being so bored, being so annoyed and wanting to leave, and just so many times being like that. It was in my top 10 worst of 2014, but this, I can't hate it, because it's actually enjoyable. The Turtles are fun. There's Bebop and Rocksteady. There's Baxter Stockman this time around. It's Tyler Perry, but he actually is really good as the character. Then we have Stephen Amell as Casey Jones. This film, like, Casey Jones isn't as big as a character as I would like him to be in this. He isn't developed as much as I'd like him to be, but I'm still glad to see him put into the story. Shredder is better in this. Just, the Turtles are actually fun, and I found myself actually laughing at this film. I found myself actually having fun. I didn't find myself being bored. Now, yes, there are characters that are underdeveloped, and yes, the ending does feel rushed, and there are rushed moments to it, but it's not absolutely terrible. And yes, there is still the sexualising Megan Fox at one point where she has to wear this schoolgirl outfit, but it makes sense for the scene, but it's still pretty weird when it's in a kids' film and they're like zooming on her belly button. There's that still seems weird. And there's when she meets Casey Jones, she sort of gives all these eyes to him and everything, and it's just a bit weird, all those things. But there's no big problems that I have with this film. Like I said, it is rushed and undeveloped, as characters are, but it still knows what it is doing, and it still sort of has a bit of heart to it this time. It doesn't just feel rushed or horrible or bad. It's actually fun. That's what the Turtles should be. Fun. And this is fun. The Turtles, Johnny Knoxville isn't one of the voices of the Turtles this time, he's gone, but all the Turtles are fun this time, and not annoying, and not horrible, and I actually really like them. There was one of the Turtles I remember in the first film that just kept hitting on Megan Fox, on April O'Neil the whole time, and I was just like, that's terrible. And the first film for me was April O'Neil featuring the Turtles, but this time she's more of the side character, and I'm happy about that. The Turtles are actually such a massive thing to this. There are these sort of traits of things that you expect from these type of films, but everything works, everything is fun. Bebop and Rocksteady are great in this and bring the comedic moments, and it's really, really great. Stephen Furley and Gary Anthony Williams are really good as Bebop and Rocksteady, and yeah, I just had a lot of fun with Out of the Shadows. It's not bad, it's not terrible, and it gets a 3.5 out of 5 from me. Had a lot of fun with this. Like I've said, there is rush moments, there is underdeveloped characters, but this is a fun Mutant Ninja Turtles movie that we should have got the first time. And I'm glad that they sort of listened to all the problems everyone had with the first film and made them all better and made an actual really fun movie that we can be like, why did you even bother with the first film? You should have just done this in the first place. There's some things taken from other films, but it's still fun, and I can't hate it because it's actually enjoyable. Hated the first film, really enjoyed this one. Didn't expect to say that, but if you've seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, send in the comments down below if you enjoyed it. That's all for today. Thank you very much, I'll see you all again very, very soon. Goodbye.